All right, we've been following this developing story about a weather situation. Look at the situation right now on New Garden Road near Brassfield Cinemas. A lot of rain in the area right now. Greensboro police say officers have actually been responding to a handful of areas where cars have been stuck in rising water tonight. Tim, what's the latest?
Chad, this is quickly developing into a really serious situation in Guilford County. Not something we anticipated over the last couple of hours, but what we've found, ordinarily, this would not be that big of a deal. It's a thunderstorm moving through. It has slowed down. What we're finding is that this is dropping way too much rain on ground that cannot absorb a drop of rain. So what's happening? All of that water is staying on top of the ground. It's running off and it's flooding the roads. We're getting more reports of flooded roads than we can keep track of right now in northern Greensboro, western Greensboro as well. I have only 3 of them on here. I can guarantee you there are more. The Weather Service has just called this a flash flood emergency. They only do that when there's real risk to life and property. So this literally is a dangerous situation. If you live in Greensboro, you don't want to be driving out in this until the rain starts to stop. And right now it's not stopping. Just a couple of flood reports before we get to the latest radar. This is up on New Garden Road and Richfield Road. A vehicle trapped in floodwaters. So that's what we're dealing with here. This has all happened within the last 90 minutes to 2 hours. This is happening really fast. Another one trapped in floodwaters, Fleming Road and Old Oak Ridge Road in Greensboro. Over by I-73, this vehicle trapped in floodwaters by the Grand Summit Apartments on Friendway Road. Also hearing I-40 and near I-73 is starting to flood as well. Major highways in our city are not able to handle this right now. And I don't have any good news at the moment because you'll look, this is a loop over the last hour. You cannot even find this storm moving a drop. So right now what it's doing is just continuing to rain all across the city of Greensboro. There are some drier pockets, but this is the spot that's been hit the hardest, and it doesn't really show signs of stopping at the moment. Now, it will stop eventually in the next couple of hours, but right now it's not slowing down. Rain totals already ranging from about 2 to 4 inches of rain. That's almost as much as what we saw yesterday, but it's coming in just a 2-hour period. I also have concern now for Davidson County. Look at all of that rain just developing again within the last 2 hours here. This is truly stunning stuff and not in a good way at all. We're seeing more of those downpours on the north side of Greensboro, Battleground Avenue as well. So why in the world is this happening? It's actually part of a cold front moving into our area, and you can see how it's just kind of stalling all of these showers, not really allowing them to move. I've drawn it on here on the screen. You'll notice that cold front just kind of stationary across the area, and so they're moving ever so slowly. And right now Guilford County is the epicenter. Again, a flash flood emergency being declared by the National Weather Service, meaning you need to stay off those roads in Greensboro tonight. It is dangerous to do so. Now, over the next couple of hours, our models are saying by 2, 3, 4 a.m., most of that rain should be done with, but they've been real bad with this system. So I would say just hang tight. If you're home, you stay home until we get to tomorrow morning. That'll be a different situation. Cooler, drier air is starting to move into the area, and we'll have a pretty nice Saturday. We'll have a pretty nice Sunday as well. Not really anticipating anything bad for the weekend hours. In the meantime, we're going to keep an eye on that flash flood emergency now. Try and get more information for you by the end of the show. We're looking at a dry weekend, 80s for the highs, low 80s for next week.